Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well, and if you are not, I really hope I can help you. This reading is for all star signs, and we will take a look and see what's coming through for you, okay? So let's have a look. Oh, speaking of the moon, we have the moon, okay? Actually, I thought I'd just mention this as well. A lot of people ask where Moonlight Guidance comes from. So my real name is Chandni, and Chandni means moonlight. And I'm always giving guidance here. So it's Moonlight Guidance, okay? So we literally have the moon for you. So let's have a look. As I'm filming this, it's 11 a.m. And you know what came out? Dun 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 dun! Four of Wands, which also signifies 1111 with that angel number sequence. So that's really, really interesting. Plus we've got the 10 of Pentacles as well. Okay, and you've got a lot of major arcanas, which I think is really beautiful. And oh my gosh, wow, look at this. With the 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Two of the most prosperous cards when it comes to relationships, stability, money, happiness, and joy in life, and satisfaction and peace in life as well. Peace, of course, being something that you cannot ever buy, okay? You can never buy that. You can never... It's beautiful because I just see here so much happiness, and I see love, okay? Every single one of these cards here shows love. It shows a beautiful, committed relationship where you are loved, you are feeling happy, you are feeling respected, and... it's just this like feeling of warmth and happiness and giddiness, but also this like tingle of, that's my person, you know? It's so beautiful. I just feel here that if you have come to this reading, okay, if you are watching this reading, I feel like you are here for a reason, because some of you can't see this yet, right? The moon, you just don't see this happiness yet physically in your life, but it's coming. It's coming. There is so much more in your life that you haven't witnessed, that you have not come across. The moon is about hidden things that are to come to light, right? It's about cycles and phases. I feel here that you have gone through a very emotional cycle, a very emotional phase, a lot of difficulty in your life out of no fault of your own. And I really feel here that it's going to change, okay? That is absolutely going to change. It's been an emotional roller coaster. It's been very traumatic for some of you. You may have really lost opportunities and gone through some really difficult times, whether it's with work or even relationships, heartbreak, sadness, grief can even be signifying the loss of a loved one. And it's been difficult because we have here the Strength card. And it shows here through these difficulties and the emotional pain and the trauma that you've been through, the strength here shows you coming out of that and really just feeling, unbelievably on top of things, all right? So that's the strength here is really showcasing you having overcome that pain, sadness, fear. And for some of you, it can also be healing from, past relationships that have been really, really difficult, and getting yourself back to a place where you feel more like yourself, you feel happier, you feel stronger, you feel more fulfilled, more motivated to do things that perhaps you lost the motivation for in the past. Okay, and that leads us on to the fact that not only do we have 1111, but we also have 1010 as well. Now, if you see 1111, it's an angel number, okay, of which we have an angel here, okay, we do have, because it's all connecting. And angel numbers signify something really powerful. And what it basically signifies is the fact that you are being protected in your path. Remember, I get asked this a lot as well, like, am I on the right path? Okay, it's a very, very common question. The right path doesn't always feel right, okay? The right path is not always rainbows and butterflies. It can literally look like this, right? There is a path here as well. It doesn't look like the most exciting of paths, but it's a path nonetheless. And that path can take you towards amazing things, okay? If you see this, there's a pathway here as well. It can. So the main thing here is that you may not feel like you're on the right path, but you are on the right path towards the abundance and the success that you want. And it's about trusting the universe, trusting your angels, spirit guides, universe. If you believe in God, trust, okay? Trust. Because essentially you're going to get to a place where you have a beautiful, happy home, which we see here. we also see here, we also see here, and we also see here. You're going to have a beautiful relationship with a person that is mutual and compatible and caring and suitable for you, in the sense that they care about you, they love you, they respect you, they are there for you, okay? Like we see 10 and we see 10. It's equal, okay? It's literally equal. Like we see 11 and we see 11. Again, it's equal because it's mutual. It's not a 1 and a 9, okay? It's not a 12 and a 15. It's a 10 and a 10 and an 11 and an 11. It is equal on both sides. You will feel like this person is equal to you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, romantically, very equal. If you have been in a situation that was very hot and cold, very frustrating, very overwhelming, it just didn't give enough to you, it wasn't to your level, guess what's coming into your life? A love and a relationship that is to your level. Also, more money is coming your way as well, because I feel like this person is financially very, very stable. They like to give gifts, okay? They really do like to give gifts that are quite sentimental, and they, you know, like to show that they care and that they are there for you, but also at the same time, they are very genuine and very understanding and very caring as well, which I think is really beautiful, because there's just a real sense here of, you know, like giving and being and doing. And I think that that's really, really stunning, especially here with Temperance as well. There's just there's literally like such a beautiful energy in terms of your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that you are so, so strong for the things that you have been through, but bigger things are coming, and you have to trust that those bigger things are coming. Sometimes holding on to the things that you think you deserve right now, you might hold on to them and think, oh, I deserve this. But this is only 20%, right? The universe knows that you deserve 100%. And if you're willing to let go and put yourself first and let go of things that no longer serve you, you will get 100%. But you won't get 100% straight away. You may have to spend a bit of time by yourself, you know, perhaps even, I don't know, being single, for example, okay, before you get that. Same thing with a job as well. You know, you might be holding on to a job that maybe doesn't give you exactly what you need. It's not the best thing for you, but you're holding on to it thinking nothing better will come. But if you keep working hard, then one day another opportunity might open up and it's really what you've wanted. So it's also about knowing your worth and your value and not settling, which I think is so important here as well. The universe does not want you to settle. Why? Because that equal measure of energy, right? 11, 11, 10, 10. It is so, so vital and so important that you understand that your frequency is higher than most people, okay? And because of that, you will get the abundance that you want, but you have to not settle, okay? You have to not settle. But the thing is, some of you may be settling in relationships or in work because you feel like you can't have better, but that's you already limiting yourself, okay? That's really, really quite important here as well. It's a bit like if you go to a restaurant, right, and you think, oh, yeah, the food here is all right, you know, and then you just keep going there, I don't know, every so often. Well, what if that restaurant from across the road is better? Well, you're going to have to give up one of your meals at this restaurant, right, to go and try out that restaurant, because one day you'll be like, oh, let's go here instead. What if that restaurant is 10 times better than the restaurant you've just been going to, but that other restaurant you were going to was more expensive, or it was more, it was not as clean, or it was more, you know, not as much as you would enjoy the other restaurant, but the other restaurant is better in so many ways, right? So sometimes you have to let go, and sometimes you have to try something different in order to get a different result. So it's one of those things that I'm basically trying to say here is sometimes try something different, okay? Also, maybe try a different restaurant. Maybe that's what the cards are trying to tell you. The cards are trying to tell you, maybe eat somewhere else. I'm just kidding. It was more of an analogy for sort of letting go and having faith that a different thing can give you a different result. But also it can happen in a really good way, right? It doesn't have to be in a negative way at all. The other thing here is 10s indicate completion. For many of you, you want a happy, healthy relationship. You want stability, a beautiful family home. You want to settle down. For you, that is a sense of being complete in this lifetime. And that will absolutely happen for you. That's not something that I don't see happening for you. It will absolutely happen for you. You will feel satisfied and complete in this lifetime and have that joy and abundance that you want. Financially speaking as well, a lot of great things happening for you financially, because the Seven of Pentacles shows more money growing and also coming your way and progressing your way, and you having so much more happiness in regards to that, and it will really just give you so much joy for your future. We also have the Knight and the King of Wands, which shows a person really taking charge, okay? Like, this is you taking charge of your life, yes, but I feel like you're more this Nine of Pentacles, you doing you, okay? This is important to talk about first because it leads actually to the Ten of Pentacles. You doing you, being so confident and independent within yourself, leads you to the abundance that you have always wanted. This abundance that you have always wanted in your life comes as a result of you being so confident and strong within yourself that you do not accept less than you deserve. Okay, now I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't accept a job because your ultimate goal is, I don't know, a six-figure salary, okay? Just giving you an example. You've got to work obviously up into that, right? So that's important. Take the opportunities that you are given, work hard, but at the end of the day, also weigh out whether you're being treated fairly, whether you are treated right, whether you are being underpaid, you know, significantly, things like that. It's really important to understand. Similar to relationships, right? It's a little bit like understanding, am I really being treated right in this situation? Are my goals and values adding up to this? Have I got more, you know, kindness and empathy than what this person would give to me in return? It's always about sort of weighing that up and being so strong and confident in making your own decisions, and then your own decisions lead you really to the Ten of Pentacles as well, which I think is amazing. There's a person, so that's you taking charge of your life, but there's also a person here coming in and pursuing you as well, wanting to be with you, wanting to woo you, wanting to give gifts to you from what I see, but not in a narcissistic love bombing way. These are sentimental gifts, and it comes as, you know, exchanges which can happen, you know, during the holiday season. It can happen during birthdays. They may give you flowers. They may give you food. You know, they might have an experience with you where it's not just, you know, a gift of like a physical thing. Could be like a memory. It's something that you do together. So that's something that I see. This person's very likes to do things. Okay, they like to go places, do things, spend time, make memories, take action. Very strong in intimacy as well between you and this person. Like, you will have very, very good intimacy with this person, and you will feel very, very good being around them as well. They really take action and they really make things happen, if that makes sense. So that's what we see here. So that's obviously very nice to pick up on, is it not? Is it not? Very, very nice. But yeah, I mean, if you've seen this reading, I feel like it's a sign that so much more is yet to come your way, and so much more happiness is also yet to come your way, and you're going to find yourself feeling really confident and very, very strong in your life, which is reflected by this card that we've already got here, which is success, pride, and crown. Okay, like, you will feel confident and happy and strong and just absolutely overjoyed with the amount of success that comes your way in your romantic life, in your career, but also the amount of peace that you have, okay? And remember, to have a rainbow, you need a little bit of rain and you need some sunshine. You can't just have full-on rain, you can't just have full-on sunshine. If you felt in your life that you have just had full-on rain, the sunshine is coming, okay, to brighten up those days. But the sunshine takes a bit of time to soak up that rain. Keep that in mind, all right? So we've also got here acceptance, eccentric, got moose, okay? So the other thing as well, remember that I mentioned here as well, which is so important, and this is just an analogy, okay? Remember, if you want, for example, a really well-paying job, or you want to build a really successful business, it's not about just jumping to that conclusion and being like, I don't deserve less than that. It's about working towards that, right? It also means accepting where you are in your life right now, accepting the path that you are on, because the more you resist that, and the more you are like, no, this is not where I am, this is not where I am, the more you will repel the energy, okay? And that is because, yes, the law of attraction exists in the sense that you should manifest and you should sort of live in that energy of, you know, I am success, I am happy, I am at peace. But it's also about having that balance, which means not letting what everything in your day-to-day life is doing to trigger you constantly. The law of attraction means knowing what you want but being okay without it, okay? Which also means, to a degree, accepting where you are in your life right now. Sure, you want that amazing relationship or career, but it also means being okay right now without it and living your life to its fullest without it. And that energy of gratitude and acceptance will actually bring you the desired result that you want overall. Which brings me to my next point. I actually have rituals on my website for this, right? So if you find it really hard to detach, you find it hard to put energy towards yourself, you find it really hard to manifest, money or career or, a strong relationship, I actually do have rituals on my website for this. So I do have rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, attraction, business, home, black magic energy removal, protection ritual, and also healing services as well for various areas of your life, especially if you are trying to, attract money or love for your highest good. There are rituals on my website for that, and it helps to work on healing and detachment, which then allows your intention to take place. There's also intention items as well, which are on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, which is where everything is. But there's bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so many beautiful items on there as well, which you can definitely check out. They have thousands of 5-star reviews, which you can also check out. And yeah, literally everything is always there for your convenience. And there's also personal tarot readings if anyone wanted a reading with me. Okay, so let's round off the reading by just seeing what other messages come. But yeah, everything's always listed down below for you. I mean, there it is, okay, the Hierophant. There it is. This is about stability, success, and it's also about things getting fixed in your life, right? Like the puzzle pieces, they come, but they stay in your life. This is also about relationships and love. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so it definitely shows here that love is absolutely going to stick and be in your life, which means a long-term relationship, not one that comes in and disappears. Marriage will also happen for you as well, and I really feel here that for many of you, within 10 to 11 months, okay, from when you're watching this reading, a lot of this is starting to come together in your life, which is amazing, okay, because we had the 11 and we had the 10, which were those two strong numbers of 11, 11, 10, 10. It really shows that within 10 to 11 months from now, within 10 to 11 months, a lot of this will happen, which means that in 10 to 11 months, you will feel like, you know what, Moonlight, some of this has already happened for me. Like it's coming together. And that is so, so exciting because, within this time, a lot of progress is going to happen for you in these areas and it's going to give you a lot of joy. But remember, focus on acceptance and things will honestly just move in ways that you will be super, super surprised by. And that is what I have for you. So this is your reading and I really hope it gives you lots of clarity, information and knowledge. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.